Greetings and salutations, viewers. I'm StarPrincessHLC. Welcome back to Interactive Horror Stories. When I last left off, we were in Evil Beneath the Ground, where we had some weird situation with a vampire, and I'm not even sure what the heck happened there. Now we're moving on to the Crystal Skull, Part 2. Hopefully they never actually do make an Indiana Jones Crystal Skull Part 2, but this one did, so let's see what this one's going to be about. This time you're not a king, but a libertine billionaire in the modern age. Historical artifacts are one of your vices. A marvelous crystal skull is brought to your mansion, and the interesting part is, you can hear the skull's voice in your mind. You can talk with it. It says that it will bring you joys no mortal can ever reach, but demands something first. Well, let's see. I wonder if it's going to follow any of these specific endings we got from the last one. I would assume so. Alright, let's do this. Let's begin. You consider yourself a lucky man. You're a European billionaire in his 30s. After the recent death of your father, your mother died a long time ago, you inherited the family manor and company. You're also single and handsome. Yes, you are a lucky son of a bitch. I don't have anything tying me down to this world. As a libertine, you have indulged in many vices, those we can't mention because of censorship. You never harmed anyone against her will, though. Ooh, he's a womanizer, I guess. But all these wild experiences couldn't slake your thirst. You want to taste what was not tasted before. Conquer the unconquered. You want to move to guys now? I don't know. Nowadays, you have a new interest. Historical artifacts. Prehistoric vases? No, you don't like boring things. You own Alexander the Great's sword, which he used for cutting the Gordian knot. You didn't obtain it in legal ways, but that doesn't matter to you, and you seek more. Oh, this is already starting out good as you hear the doggies playing in the background. It's a summer night. Your smartwatch shows 1:11. All your 6 servants are asleep in their rooms. Only 6? Damn. He's cutting back. That's the way you like it. You don't like being disturbed by their presence at night. You want to be alone at this hour, while enjoying your malt whiskey. Ah, 'tis a good life. You are in front of your laptop in your study room, checking social media. Yes, even billionaires do it. I think that's kind of obvious. Everybody has a bit of social media at some point. With a glass of whiskey and Cuban cigars. You remember that you haven't checked your emails for a while. Maybe somebody left you more money. Then it's the Nigerian prince scam all over again. There are 6 unread emails. 4 of them are business mails. One of them is from your friend Phil, another rich man. You will love this is the subject of the mail. The last one is from Bill, an artifact smuggler. Crystal Skull, he says in the subject. Let's go with the well, let's just go sleep. You take a long final sip of your drink, turn your laptop off, and head to the bedroom. You fall asleep. You wake up to a new day. The first thing you do every morning is checking Facebook and mails on your phone. On Facebook, the first posts you see are about the suicide of Phil, your friend. He died last night. It shocks you because he has always been a happy man who loved to prank his friends. He was as rich as you, there were no reasons he'd commit suicide, yet he jumped off the 3rd floor of his mansion. Huh, well, I guess now I'm reading my emails. There's some unread. One of them is titled about Bill, or Phil, sent by Bill the smuggler. I know it's strange, but I was at Phil's place before he committed suicide. I sold him the crystal skull and left the mansion. Then I learned that he died, and nobody knows about the skull. I think one of the servants took and hid it. After reading the mail, you somehow feel relieved. Maybe you saved yourself from a disaster. The end. Well, that's actually a pretty decent ending, but I have a feeling that we're going to be touching on some other stuff going forward. Let's talk to the business mails first. Mails are from your employees. They inform you the painkiller medicine that your enterprise produces can't be sold in Sweden anymore. You're too drunk to handle the situation right now. This medicine ban is not such an important loss for your enterprise anyway. You produce and export many other products. Okay, now there are 2 unread, which is from Phil and from Bill. Okay, let's go with Phil. The mail consists of a single image. It belongs to a creepy clown with sharp teeth and a hideous smile on his white face. Low-key lighting and the blood that spills from his mouth makes the image even more disturbing. You have a phobia of clowns, and Phil knows it very well. Don't reply to the email. Okay, now I'm gonna look at the smuggler's mail. I have to show you this, Bill says. This skull is made of pure crystal and nobody knows where it is from. You won't believe its story. He's taken a photo of the skull with his phone. The fluorescent light in his room is weak, but somehow the skull is clearly visible in the photo. Despite the quality of the photo, the skull looks amazing with its shiny material. You've seen enough crystal jewelry to know the Bill isn't showing something fake here. Let me bring it to your place. What will be your response? I'm not interested. Okay, so I go to sleep, and it's the same thing, right? Read Bill. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay, let's try this again with more feeling. And I'll just mean this one. 500 emails. Okay, let's just read the smugglers. Bring it to the mansion. 400 emails. I'll read my business mail really quick, and I will wait for the smuggler. So you turn your computer off and start waiting for Bill. 15 minutes later, your phone rings. The melody is Amado Mio by Pink Martini. It shows Bill as the caller. Sure. Hello, you pick up your phone and answer the call. Hey, it's me, dude, Bill says on the phone. Looking out the window, you see him standing in the doorway. I didn't want to wake your people up. Open the door for me, will ya? That guy actually moved really fast. I'm surprised. You leave your study room, descend the stairs. Your study room is at the 3rd floor of the mansion, and open the huge wooden door of the mansion. Bill smiles at you. It is nice to see you again. I'm sure that you'll love what I've got here. He shows you his full khaki sports bag. Alright, well, let's move on to the study room. Climb up the stairs to your study room as Bill follows you. After you reach there, Bill closes the door of the study room and pulls the artifact from his bag. I said Bill instead of Bill. Whoops. Bill puts the crystal skull on your desk with a confident smile on his face. Oh God, you have seen many things in your life, but this skull is one of the prettiest ones ever. The skull is made of pure crystal, and all the details of a human skull is imprinted. It refracts the lights of the room with elegance. Bill is ready to answer your questions. How'd you obtain it? I was afraid you'd ask that because you won't believe me. After a long pause, Bill continues. It is brought to me by a diver who dived in the seashore. He said they started hearing voices inside his head when he was in the sea. Find me, the voices told him. He swam to the direction of the voices and found a floating bag. It is strange. You'd expect a skull like this should have been sunk, but it was floating. And the rest of the story is even stranger. Oh? After he found the bag with the skull, he continued hearing voices. They gave him my phone number. He told me he would never do any illegal like giving a historical artifact to a smuggler, but he couldn't disobey the voices. And you won't believe me, but when I touched the skull, I began seeing S. Beautiful S. I saw myself effing 2 hot bitches. Can you believe it, dude? BS. Totally. I don't expect you to believe me. Anyway, but you should touch the skull too. Come on, touch it. Yeah, I'll pass. Alright, well, who crafted it and when? I have no idea. The skull is found in a bag in the sea. It resembles nothing I've ever sold or heard. I didn't even know it was possible to craft a baby like this. Look at it. Isn't it wonderful? Beautiful plumage, doesn't it? No, okay. Okay, well, how much do you want? 1 million euros. Normally I would sell by auction, but really I don't want to keep this thing. I feel like I can lose it if I keep it for more than a few hours. You have bought much more boring things for higher prices. Thanks, but I'm not buying it. Okay then, I won't insist. Or try to sell at a cheaper price. I can't sell it to someone. I can sell it to someone else. Okay, he packs the crystal skull in his bag. He says, see ya. He leaves the room. And he leaves the mansion. You can hear it leaving the mansion, the car. And I go to bed. Take a long final sip from your drink. Turn your laptop off. And head to your bedroom. Fall asleep. And let me guess. Phil is dead again. Okay, let's see. Strange, but I was at Phil's place before he committed suicide. Yep, okay. Yeah, I'm strangely playing safe on this whole situation. I probably shouldn't. Alright, smugglers. Bring it to the mansion. Wait for the smuggler. Answer the call. Open the door. Moving to the study room. And I guess I'll just ask every single question. I'll say I believe you. Well, thank you. I wouldn't believe me, let's be honest. You can touch it. Alright, I'll touch it. You approach the skull and touch with your bare hand, and the vision starts. You are something magnificent. Definitely not a human anymore. Something way beyond human. A cosmic entity. You are omniscient. You can see and hear the whole universe. No secrets are kept from you. You are inside every mind that exists on Earth. Now you see yourself in the form of human. You are at the top of a hill, under the sun. Not alone. Millions of people around the hill. They're all naked on their knees. They chant your name. You know they are yours. And the vision ends. Feels like you hit the ground when you were flying high in the heavens. Fine, find yourself touching the skull and Bill is looking at you with a smile. I told you that skull was magical. Okay, well, how much do you want? Who crafted it? Alright, I'll buy it. Great. Make the money transfer and the skull is yours. Okay, here you go. You open your computer once again. Of course, you don't use banks for illegal stuff like that. Instead, you open your Bitcoin account. A few clicks, all the money is sent to the smuggler. He doesn't take long for Bill's phone beep. He looks up to the phone, smiles. It was a good deal, dude. He waves at you while leaving the study room with his empty bag. If you want anything, you know who to call. Soon you hear Bill's car leaving the mansion. Now you're alone in your study with the skull. Let's just caress our fingers all over it. As you touch the skull, something strange happens. All the lights in the room go off. But the crystal starts to shine and emit white light, illuminating the room. You hear a voice. Male, female, can't figure it out. In your mind, greetings, mortal. You feel the skull gazes into your soul. I can hear you talk to me. Who are you? I have got many names. Zerasil is one of them. Some perceive me as an angel, some as a demon, some as a god. The truth is there are forces in the universe inconceivable to tiny human mind. And I am one of those forces. For ages, I have been worshipped by mankind and the entities unknown to your world, but I am forgotten. I am preparing my return. Oh? Okay, what are you? Wrong question, it's who, not what. Okay, are you stuck in the crystal skull? I see, hear, and know everything. My existence is far beyond this material skull. Okay, do you know who I am? Yes, I know who you are, like I know everything else. You're a billionaire who's afraid of clowns and hasn't earned his fortune with his hard work. You want to taste all kinds of joy on Earth. I can give you what you want. It was not a coincidence that the diver and Bill brought me to you. Yes, I can give you what you want. Okay, what will you give me? You are stuck in a mortal human body. You can be a cosmic entity like me. You will know everything, be ageless, immortal, and worshipped. But I demand something first. Okay, well, what do you demand? Ancient civilizations always offered me something valuable. They sacrificed human lives for me. I want you to kill someone innocent. Sure, what do you got? Okay, I know someone who you can kill. Nobody cares about the life of prostitutes. You'll find a young girl in the alley that you always buy something. You know what it is. Her name is Nina. She has short red hair and she's a virgin. This is going to be her first and last night she does her job. You'll recognize her when you see her. You won't need to hide anything after you sacrifice her to me, as you will be above all the law of humans. Okay. I know you possess Alexander's sword. Keep it in the basement alongside with your wine bottles. I want you to kill Nina with it. Go to get your car. I'm waiting. Okay. This is going to go well. So you leave your study room, descend the stairs, and go to your garage where you keep your expensive cars. You have a sports car with a distinctive red color and another black color that looks like a vigilante with a bat costume would drive. You can choose one of them to bring to the prostitute to your mansion. Let's go with the red car to go with her hair. Because this is going to go well. You get in your car, drive to the alley, and you find you okay. Despite the high horsepower of your car, you drive slowly in order to examine the people on the alley. The alley is almost isolated. You see only a few people. You know they don't sell legal things. And you see the silhouette of a girl with a very short skirt and long legs, clearly a prostitute. She smokes a cigarette, but she coughs with every breath she takes from it. As you approach her, you see that she has red hair like the crystal skull described. She notices your car. Wait for her to approach you. She approaches your red car's window. She looks quite young and naive and cute, but you're here for something else. Excuse me, sir, she shyly talks to you. I believe that you seek some fun, don't you? Who doesn't? It's good, I can give you what you want for 40 euros. Get in the car. She gets in your car and sits on the seat next to you. As you start your car, she asks, will you bring me back here after the job is done? I'm not that experienced, to be honest. Yes, I will. She smiles. Thank you, sir. You're welcome. You are about to arrive at the mansion. What is your name? Doesn't matter. All names are the same. You can call me anything, but please let it be a girl's name. Nina, then. Ah, that's really my name. You're about to arrive at the mansion. Why do you do this job? My dad is in jail. He's in a huge debt. This is the quickest way I can earn money to help him. Okay, well, don't say anything. So you finally arrive at your mansion. You stop the car and get off. As she gets off, she looks at your mansion with thought, wow, it looks so pretty. It must be wonderful to live there. She follows you as you walk to the mansion and open the door. The sword is in the basement. Let me show you something more interesting. You look like a man with surprises and mystery. I love it. I wonder how this night will end. Me too! You open the door that leads to the basement stairs, you turn on the lights and descend as the girl follows you. You walk past the wine casks. I'm sure that you have a good taste in wine, she says. You had hidden Alexander's sword between two casks. Now you find it and pull it from the spot you hid it. You stand between her and the basement door so she can't escape from you. Wow, that sword looks antique. Who used to own it? Alexander the Great. Ah, is this the sword he cuts the Gordian knot with? I know its story. He became the king because he thought outside the box. He cut the knot instead of solving it by hand. I always wanted to be someone great like him, but I ended up being a prostitute. You will be great, after I sacrifice you. She is surprised as all hell. Because of your serious manner, she understands that you're not joking. What? Are you going to kill me? She gets on her knees. Please don't kill me. There it goes. You repeatedly stab the sword into the prostitute's abdomen. Blood flows out of the slit at her abdomen. Her eyes are staring at you with disbelief. She falls on the ground as you pull the sword. You understand that she died. Killing her gives you a harness in your underwear, as you are a sadist who accepts the skull's offer without hesitation. You creep. Feel you are fainting, maybe because of the adrenaline of killing a girl, maybe something else, but you slowly lose your consciousness. The sword and your unconscious body fall on the floor. Just don't fall on the floor, or on the sword, I should say. You can't really stop falling on the floor, but try not to fall on the sword. You wake up. You lie on the basement's floor, but you are naked, and your skin has a white color, as white as snow. I have turned into Snow White. The sword is gone. At the end of the basement, you see a chair. You never had chairs on basement, and Nina's sitting on it. She's facing back. You can't see her face. I'll go check her out. Barefooted, you walk to the chair that Nina sits on. She doesn't move or react to your presence. Nina? She turns her face to you. There is no flesh on her face. It is only a skull with red hair. But she can still talk. You took my life. Her angry voice echoes in the basement. You can feel her gaze upon you even though she doesn't have eyes. Okay, see ya. Leaving the basement. But something's wrong with the mansion. All walls and floors have a rusty metal texture now. You're a mixture of crying and laughing sounds, but you can't understand the source. Rusty walls aren't the only strange things. You see all your 6 servants at the entrance of the basement welcoming you, but they're not human anymore, but mannequins with servant clothes. They stand motionless, but their heads are pointed at you. I'll just go upstairs. You approach the staircase with the intention of going up. Go to the study room. You hear a loud choir behind you. Looking back, you see that the servants are now standing in a horizontal line at the bottom of the staircase. They somehow moved there while you didn't see them. They're staring at you motionless, blocking the way to the exit. Alright, well, I'll go to the study room. As you find your way to the study room, you see rusty metals invading every part of your mansion. The altered mansion doesn't cease to surprise you. You see a man, yourself, waiting for you in the study room. Someone who looks exactly like you with a black suit. He holds the sword in his hand. He smiles at you. Hello, my friend. You recognize the crystal skull's voice. I think you like how I look right now, because I am you now. He waits for your questions. What have you done to me? Oh, I altered you too. He points to the rusty metal wall. A curtain covers it. There never was a curtain before. There is a mirror behind it. Look at yourself. Okay. You open the curtain and confront your reflection on the mirror. You are a clown. Oh, lovely. You have a big red nose. There's makeup around your mouth that forms the shape of a smile, but really you are far away from smiling. You are terrifying. It is permanent, he says, as you break down and start crying. Oh, now if you'll allow me, he says, touching your white shoulder, I have got places to go. He walks to the door with the sword in his hand. While he was about to leave, you see Nina at the entrance of the study room. Her body is human, but the head is a skull with hair. Let me leave you alone with Nina, he says. After he leaves, Nina starts to walk at you, stumbling as if one of her legs was crippled. You should never have bought that skull. Okay, that was interesting. How about we actually go to a different set of things with this, where we read the mail, bring it to the mansion, we wait for the smuggler, we answer the call, we open the door. We go to the study room, and we ask the question, and we're going to say, I want to buy it, transfer the money, touch the skull, and go, And then I'll just go, do you know who I am? And then what will you give me? And then what do you demand? What if I say no way? Then I will kill you and find someone else who is not afraid to dirty his hands with blood. I won't kill anybody? Suddenly you fall on the floor, you try to stand up, but you feel your whole body is paralyzed. And you stand up, but not voluntarily. Something controls your body. It walks to the window of your study room and opens the window. It climbs through it. or you look at the concrete floor 10 meters away from the window pane you are on. And it lets you fall, your body fall. You can't control your body once again while you are in air, but you can do nothing to prevent the fatal fall. Newspapers will write that the rich billionaire has committed suicide. Now, is that all the endings? I feel like I'm missing one. Let's see, there was one where I don't get the skull. The one where I do use the skull. The one where I don't use... I guess there's one more. Maybe there's one more if I actually don't kill Nina. Well, let me try that. Smuggler, bring a mansion. Wait for smuggler, answer call. Open door, go to study room. How much do you want? I'm going to buy it. Transfer the money, touch the skull. I go, and I go and talk my questions, and then what are you gonna give me? What do you demand? Sure, why not? Let's see, go ahead, deal. Yeah, I'll go to my garage. I'll go with the black car this time. Because, yeah, why not? And then what do I sound the horn? She approaches your black car, and okay. Who doesn't? Get in the car. Yes, I will. You're welcome. Let's see. What if I say? I don't know your name. How do you know my name? A crystal skull told me about you. Okay. A part of running an international company is reading minds and hearing unsaid. She thinks that you are a effing maniac, but she can't reject you. Alright. So, well, don't say anything. Let me show you something more interesting. Me too. And then say I was going to murder you, but I can't. Say, I was going to murder you, but you can't continue words because you start to lose control of your body. You fall on the floor paralyzed. The sword falls with you and you can no longer hold it. Then you feel that something takes over your body. You stand up and pick up the sword without your consent. You hold the sword so that the tip is on your belly. The position of Harry Kiri. You stab the sword into your abdomen and fall on your knees. The prostitute screams as you keep pulling and pushing the sword into your body till you fall on the floor. You gain control of your body once again, but it's too late. The stabs are too deep, and there's nothing you can do but wait for death to come. And it comes before she could get help. Oh, okay. Well, that was interesting. There was not really any good endings on that other than don't, dabble with it in the first place. It's like, yeah, the best rule of thumb is the only way to win a game is not to play. Alright, well, that was the Crystal Skull Part 2. Definitely better than the alien plot of the original one, I will give you that. Not of this Crystal Skull, I mean of the Indiana Jones one. But now we are close to the end. We only have one more story to finish, folks. Madness in Infinite Loop. And we'll be getting to that one in the next episode. But for now, this is StarPrincessHLC saying, thank you very much for watching, and have a fond farewell.